Hey YouTube, this implement in front of me, it's made by Marbles. It is the Marbles Devil's Tail Fireman's Shovel. One reason it's called the Fireman's Shovel is because you see that cutout in the shovel is actually shaped so you can turn, you can use that on fire hydrants, all right? So very useful for firemen. Now this item is a lot heavier than it might look. You know, you might just think this is a shovel-shaped machete. It's actually significantly thicker and stiffer than a light machete. It's a tiny bit flexible, but not very much. And the thing weighs, it weighs more than 2 pounds. This thing is a heavy beast. Now, the older version does not have the cutout. I actually tried to get one of the older versions because I don't really need that fire hydrant wrench on mine, but I couldn't find one of the older versions, so I got this one. Now this item has a lot of uses, all right, and I do have usage footage coming up. By the way, sorry for any background noise. Obviously it is a shovel. It has the wrench function. It's also designed to be usable as a hatchet. Okay, so at this point, let's roll in a little bit of usage footage, and then I'll come back and give my final thoughts. Enjoy the footage. Well, there goes the pallet. It split it. The shovel, just the force of it split that one piece into these two. Nice. You get the idea. You can dig a hole with it. Okay, we are back. Well, my final thoughts on this item. Wow, this thing is a beast. This thing hits hard. I already knew it was going to be like that because before getting this, I watched a bunch of other reviews and I saw, you know, the amazing hatchetness of this item. Yeah, so for the price, which is about $17, yeah, terrific bargain because it has a, you know, can be a hatchet, can be a little entrenching tool, a little brush clearing machete. Yeah, awesome item for that price. I have to say, this is one of absolutely the most dangerous items if you are not careful. I would not recommend this if you're basically the reckless type, okay, because it hits so hard and it does have a fairly, I want to say fine edge. It's not like, you know, a slicing knife. But for something this big, the edge is fairly fine. It's like a convex condor edge. And that combined with the weight, you can easily sink this very, very deeply into a piece of wood and your first impulse is to just yank it free. But remember, there's a back edge to that, and if you yank it free when it's stuck and all of a sudden it comes loose, you're going to be tasting that back edge in a way you do not wish to experience it. Now, that didn't happen to me, but there were several times during this morning of testing. Oh, great airplane. All right, sorry about the noise and the sun. There were several times during the testing of this that I had to stop and slow myself down and just, you know, have a reality check and not yank this out of a piece of wood, okay? So safety first. Yeah, this is, it's funny. I actually had one of my subscribers tell me before I got this, he was saying he and his friend got this same item and they were just whaling it into trees, and his friend got a bounce back on one of the trees, and the bounce back, it went into his leg and he needed quite a few stitches. So yeah, it's a great item, great for the price, but be extremely careful. All right, hope you enjoyed the video. Remember, we all juggle knives.